Okay, it goes back for like another minute, but we'll kill it right there. I hope to have him on. That's. Oh, welcome to Cute Mania Live. I forgot to say that. They know where they're at if they're watching. Yeah, I got Nate Cross and JJ Young with me tonight. Welcome, guys. Nice to have you.
Yeah. Thanks for
What's
having
up,
us.
man?
They're up in Pittsburgh, and that band that I was just playing is called To Bloom, and they're from Portland, Oregon. So hopefully we'll get them on sometime soon. So are you guys getting any storms, tornadoes up there this evening? I guess we're supposed to have that stuff. You know, like
Not really. It rained a little bit today, but
yeah.
that's about it. Are you guys like getting crushed out there?
No, but like over in like towards Ohio, along the Ohio River, I think there was some tornado warnings and shit earlier. But
Yeah.
so if I blow away, then you know what happened. You know?
Yeah. If your house crumbles, we'll just
You guys just take over from that point.
Yeah.
I don't normally do back-to-back shows. I usually do just like once a week. One day I did 2 in one day. I had a band from Finland on, and then I had the Wearing Hands were here in my living room. But I kind of had to do it this way because I'm going to a metal show tomorrow at Music on Main in Bridgeport to see Mega Colossus from Raleigh and Iron Flame. They're from like PA, Ohio, and Torrance. So
I haven't heard of any of those bands, but those names are like heavy.
They're colossal, is what they are.
Yeah. That's Mega Colossus.
I think
Can you get it?
Yeah, I
think
think
you would think it would be.
Torrance sounds familiar. I think my other band is playing with them in May in Pittsburgh or something like that.
Probably, yeah. They tour quite a bit, and they've been around for quite a bit. I think
Torrance, they're called?
Torrance, yeah,
Yeah,
like torrential rainfall.
Ah, okay.
right.
Horseburner was supposed to play. They're from Parkersburg. They were supposed to play,
Horseburner,
but yeah, 2 of the guys got the plague, so they can't play.
Damn.
I played with them one time, and it was the coolest thing.
I was looking forward to seeing them, yeah, but
Yeah, they're really good.
But they expressed interest in coming on this show, so you know,
Oh, I
we'll
love
social
that.
distance properly
Watch
that
that.
way.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get them on when they feel better. Hopefully they feel better. But The Last Rain was on last night. They're from Buffalo, and I was doing some editing. I don't edit the show at all. Like the show that the interview. I don't do any of that stuff. That's why I do it live. It's just way easier. But I like to take like little clips and put them up on Instagram and stuff. And I was doing that a little bit ago, and for some reason, the whole screen just went black. And I was like, well, you know what? I don't have time to deal with this right now. I have a podcast to do. So I'll post that up at some point if I ever fix it. I don't know. I don't know how to do technology or anything. So like it takes me forever to do anything.
This is already like way more involved than like I could ever do a podcast. Like,
Well,
I can barely figure out Zoom. Like, and you even sent me like an invitation, and I was struggling.
It takes time to
I suck.
everything. I was telling the Last Rain last night. I was like, the way I used to do this when I'd started on Facebook, I would call whoever I'd have on my phone and hold the phone to the microphone, and that's
Yeah, dude, I've done
through
that.
the computer side. It
Nice.
was like through the PA in the room. It was oh man, dude. Yeah,
That's
so
the cool
this has come a
thing,
long
dude.
way.
Yeah,
That rocks.
About 2 years, about be 2 years in July. So
that's a long time. That's cool. I mean, you're getting like out of state band, like way and out of the country. Man.
Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've done 3 in Finland.
That's
I'm
awesome.
huge over there.
You're blowing up. That's so cool, man.
And actually, on April 10th, I'll have the Chalk, or not it's just Chalk Hands. They're an excellent band from the UK. They'll be on.
Oh, that's cool.
That'll be my 3rd UK band. So, yeah, I get around, dude.
Yeah, you're killing it,
Eventually.
crushing it, man.
But Pittsburgh's my main network, Morgantown, Pittsburgh. You know, and I mean, there's musicians everywhere, but that seems to be my main channel since I'm up there all the time, and that's kind of where I just started getting bands from Pittsburgh because I knew them and they would be on, and so that's probably how I found you and you guys actually. JJ, are you a part of Death Club, or are you maybe that's where I know you from, maybe not.
Yeah. Me and Nate and Giovanni, like a gajillion people are a part of
not
it.
one person has it. It's just like
It's a team.
it's a club.
Yeah,
Is it club?
it's very shared.
It's a legit club. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think Giovanni was supposed to give me a sticker or something for my sticker thing, and I've never met him in person yet, so I
We
haven't
can
gotten
give you
one.
a sticker.
You guys
Yeah.
are getting one, right? Yeah.
I'll
So
drive it right over. I'll slide it in there.
hour
Yeah,
and a half, man. It's not that far.
beautiful.
No, but I was like, man, that's a cool name for like a. I guess is it a label, or how would you describe Death Club? For
Go
those
ahead,
that
Nate.
don't know.
I was gonna tell you to go ahead.
Give you a little-
I can try. We were trying to be a label for a while, and it's just kind of it's hard to do that when everything is like so digital. You know what I mean? Like everything's just streaming. So like now I think we're more like a promotional like a promotional media. I don't want to say company, but I guess collective is the best word for it.
Yeah, club.
Yeah, club. It's a
Vault.
club.
Club, country club, death club, same thing. We all golf.
Is that a
And
good?
you guys promote, or you promote other shows, or you have you hold your own shows, like you book like a whole night's of music at somewhere, and then just, I mean, is that, I don't know if I'm on the right page or anything.
I mean,
I would say, go ahead, Nate.
You go ahead. I said
I wouldn't say we book shows. We've tried and we do, but I don't want to say that we just do that all the time. Anything that's called a Steel City Death Club Presents show is generally a big act for one of the bands that are closely tied with us. So a release show, or Giovanni just did his Dirty Love Rock show at 123 Pleasant Street back in February. That was kind of like a big special thing. It's been a thing that we're trying to wrestle with, because going to like putting yourself out there as like we book shows gets you a lot of emails of like, hey, can you do this? And then we realize we can't really, because that just takes a lot of time and energy that we don't have, and we pour them into more tangible things like video production and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because you all are artists also, so you know you're working on your own stuff, and it's hard to work on your own stuff when you're working on someone else's at the same time.
Yeah,
we all juggle a lot of things at once, but
so does Giovanni. My goodness, he juggles like what? How many bands is he in? Not including his like solo stuff.
it's just one other one right now.
Oh, really?
And that's Fortune Teller. That was the one that's the one that kind of came first. It's just me and him in that one, but his other one, I mean, he performs as a solo performer, like literally by himself. I think that's what he's doing literally right now in West Virginia somewhere. But he also he also has his band, The Inebriators, and he's always cooking something else up or jamming with other people. So I don't want to say that that's out of the question, because he's the busiest guy I know.
And Nate, you grew up with Giovanni. You were saying, I think when we were chatting on last week.
We didn't grow up together, but we all kind of discovered that we all went to the same high school, like probably a couple of years after I graduated from high school. Like I found out that JJ and me and Giovanni all went to the same high school, and then we just kind of discovered we've been like, all playing in the same scene too. So we just like connected on that, and we started chilling.
Scene up there. I mean, of course, Pittsburgh's a lot bigger than like Morgantown, but you know, it's a big scene, and it seems like everybody's good. I mean, everybody.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a ton of bands. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I want to go ahead and play one of your songs because I like to do that at the beginning so people can kind of get a an idea of what your sound is, and then know what to expect. I kind of just made my own order here. I got Being Together first.
Yeah.
Why is it together and not and is it about being separate from people?
It's actually about being together.
Oh, okay.
But I just thought it would be cooler to have it together instead of together, just because it's like, why be correct with the grammar when you could be?
You can do anything you want.
Like 70s, you know what I mean? Like something. I don't know.
All right, let's take a listen to Being Together, and then I want to ask you. I need to know what Blood Binge means, like how that came about, because that's one of my go-to songs. But
All right.
let's go ahead and listen to Being Together.
Let's do it.
Kind of got like a sitting on the back porch listening to Manson kind of thing going, or Rob Zombie. It's kind of.
I love Rob Zombie.
It kind of reminds me of something like that Manson or Zombie would do.
That's a high compliment because I love Rob Zombie.
You're welcome.
He's the cool guy. Thank you.
JJ, do you play drums on all the tracks that he does?
All the Honey tracks except for one I did on the album Honey. For the rest of them, I think it's been mostly you, Nate, hasn't it?
All the EPs I did were me, and then some tracks had Gareth from my other band, Ugly Blondes. He's helped me with recording, and he did some drums on the Bang Bang EP. He did some drums on Bloodsucker. Everything else was me, and then I did all the drums on Doom songs, and for Dracula Days, the album that's coming out on Friday, Gareth did all the drums for that one. So that was the first time he did a whole album.
I've heard of Gareth. I think maybe that's why I know. Instagram's so weird. Like I'm
maybe
trying to know how I came across you, but that it might be from your other band. I don't know. I'd have to look and see.
Yeah.
I need to know what Blood Binge means, just because. I'm jamming out to it. I'm starting to sing along a little bit now, and I don't want to be singing along to like something from that I don't know about. If that makes any sense.
I don't think it means anything like bad. But yeah, I mean, I kind of made that song because like I don't know why I latched on to like this weird like vampire or like bloodsucker thing when I started music. I really don't like. People have asked me like what that's about, and I don't have an answer really. It's just kind of like a running. It's sort of like a running joke. or
you can't not do it now because people would be like,
yeah,
what happened?
yeah.
Why'd you change it? You know,
it's sort of like a running joke, and like all the albums and songs were just like I feel like I have to put something in there that has to do with that. And I think it was like the first song I did that was like Dracula theme was called Castle Dracula that I made like a long time ago when I was younger. I think I made Blood Binge right after that, just as like another, like that was the first like installment of like the Dracula thing without being like overtly Dracula.
Yeah, I was kind of sad that you didn't pick that one to play on the show, but I think I've heard enough.
You can, but the last we can play more.
I could, or people could just go. They could go download it and listen.
Yeah, they can go and listen to it if they want. Yeah,
that's a good thing. A lot of people are like, why don't you play like music? Like people have music videos. Why don't you do that? Why don't you just go watch it?
Yeah, you can.
Everything.
Yeah, I
do need to do something though, like when there's music playing, but. I don't know. I haven't got to that point yet.
You can just air drum. That's what me and Nate and all of our buddies do when we're listening to songs. We just air drum.
Next song, do the air drum because I know we both know the drums to whatever.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Some of the guys will get up and like just do whatever they do. I don't know, dance or something. And then the guy from Last Rain last night, he got his guitar out and was just kind of playing along to it.
The best thing to do is to air bass, but you play the bass like up here, like really high.
The upright bass. You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're tickling somebody.
Yeah, I do my way up with my chin, way up there.
The coolest way.
That's the only way, right?
The only way. That's true.
Yeah, there's some guitar players that'll like put their strap way up here, and I don't know how it's like riding one of those motorcycles that had the handlebars way up here. You know, like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. You ever heard of the band the OCs?
I don't think so.
Like one of my favorite bands, and I know one of JJ's favorite bands too. The lead guitar player, the only guitar player, his guitar is like it's like here.
Does he just have short arms?
I don't know why.
He's a decently tall guy. Yeah. He plays an SG, and the curve of the SG goes right where his chin goes, and it's really convenient for him.
Maybe it's just comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I've never thought of that. Just I guess if you're playing like a long set or something, you do need to be semi comfortable, I guess. Except for the drummer, he just I guess that's why they have the thrones with the backs on them. But I don't want to be too comfortable, like if I'm playing drums. I mean, that's just laziness at that point.
You know? Yeah, that's like
the day that I get it back for my drum seat is the day that I need to consider retirement, probably, because that's too easy. Yeah, that too.
That would be It seems like it would be harder, honestly.
Yeah, you're just like chilling.
Yeah. It's too hard to lean back and play drums.
Yeah,
you know? Like you have.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No,
just chilling.
Laziness.
Yeah.
Laziness is what it is. I've talked. Invisible Rob is my buddy Rob. That he's not always invisible. Like but he doesn't like to be on the camera, and a lot of times he'll just walk in. He's got a key to my house and a garage door opener. I didn't think that one through first, but he'll just talk randomly and sit like there and talk, and nobody can see him, but they can hear him. But no, he told me last night he wasn't going to be through, so you won't get to meet him.
It's a cool name for a guy that doesn't want to be on camera.
Yeah, well, yeah.
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 That's cool.
He used to do the show with me.
Oh, yeah?
Like for like 2 episodes, and I fired him because he never asked any questions or anything. He co-hosted with me. That's what he wanted to do. So I fired him from that, and then I rehired him as the sound man, and then he got a real job, and he says he quit, but I fired him again because he didn't show up. So he
was kind of like your Paul Schaefer, like you were David Letterman, and he
right.
Except
he's not that good at instruments and things.
Yeah,
Paul Schaefer's amazing at like keyboards.
I know, he's awesome, dude.
But it's funny, like when they used to pan over to him, like cutting to a commercial or coming back from one or something, he'd be like jamming out, hitting those things hard, and you wouldn't even be able to hear it. Like everybody else would be playing, and like, is he just? So I think he was just hitting whatever he wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes they would come back from commercial break and they would just be covering, like doing an insane cover of like some song, Billy Idol song, like something really cool.
The last Rain did their last EP was all covers, and they're like a metal band, like metal, and they did a Huey Lewis song. They did Power of Love.
It's awesome.
And they did Careless Whisper by George Michael.
That's a good one to cover. I've heard
That's
quite
awesome.
a few covers of that song.
There's a couple others on there that I didn't recognize, but it's on the thing where you get stuff to listen to.
Yeah.
Wherever you hear things at.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's listen to Lame Addiction, because I don't think any addictions are lame, are they? I mean, I guess they could be.
Sometimes.
I don't know. Is that about blood?
This one's not about blood. Yeah.
Or Dracula?
This one's not about Dracula at all. It's about just regular man.
I'm just a regular guy.
Just a regular guy. You know?
Is there anything you want to say about this song? Why is the album called Doom Songs? That this one's on?
I made this album in like the tail end, like probably like I started it in like August 2020. You know, and when shit was, you know, still bad with like the pandemic, and I was just I don't know, I just wanted to make like a country all Americana album sort of. But it was like, you know, everything was really depressing at the time.
Oh, it was, yeah.
You know, like, you
a lot
know,
of people were writing stuff, you know.
Yeah, so I just made this album. I called it Doom Songs because it was just like the songs were just kind of about like staying in and just being kind of like miserable. But they were in this kind of like cheery sort of, I don't know. I don't know what I was.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I get it. That's
sort of a corn album.
Yeah, that's why I started doing the show, because I couldn't go to shows and I couldn't play anywhere, and I was like, I gotta do something in the evening other than Xbox. I mean, Xbox is fun. I love Xbox, but shit, you know. So that's why I started doing it.
Yeah.
Here's Lame Addiction.
Well, I pulled up to the darkest forest and I thought to myself, well, this looks boring. I'll go back home and make myself a pot of tea. I'll watch a TV show about superheroes and a 3-hour-long film with Robert De Niro. I got bored halfway to interrupt myself and me. For my lame addiction. For my lame addiction. I got a lame addiction. I got a lame addiction. Please throw my iPhone into a river. I don't mind to spend a few days with the shivers, 'cause my eyes and head hurt, and I heard it can make you blind. When we live together, I won't have this problem, but if that don't help, some therapy should solve it. I'm a busy man, but I promise I don't take the time. Should I live on a mountain and train with a shaman? Can you help me, sir? Is this common? Lame addiction. I got a lame addiction. I got a lame addiction. I got a lame addiction.
Multitasking. Yeah, that's another kind of like hangout back porch kind of sit around.
That's a back porch record, that one.
Yeah, it is. It's more acoustic.
Yeah, it's just one to chill to, you know.
Yeah, I like that one.
Thank you.
A lot. It's got some. What's the band I was thinking of? Who does Seven Nation Army?
White Stripes.
Yeah, it's got kind of like that, but nothing like exactly like, but the beat, I guess.
Yeah.
Real simple drums, not a lot of fills, and that's I don't.
Yeah, because I drums on that one, and I suck. So.
No, nobody ever sucks. Hey, if you can keep a beat,
I'm
you
a
won't
big
suck.
white kind of drummer.
There's people that'll sit down like, oh, I can play the drums, and like they're playing like the bass drum and hitting the snare, and that's it. Everything else is there to utilize, but they have to stop and then hit the crash.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I used to do that.
Sometimes that's plenty, though. Just depends on the vibe.
For the White Stripes, it was plenty, I guess.
Yeah, it's true.
If that was, I can't remember. Was that his? Was that Jack White's sister or something? Who was the girl? I don't even know anything about that.
It was his wife.
Oh,
but
sister, wife. It's all the same.
It was his wife, and they told everyone that they were brother and sister, and then people found out like after the first couple records. Yeah. Weird thing. Just tell everyone it's your sister, and then it's just like one day it's like.
I saw on Apple Music today that Papa Roach is coming out with a new album. Then Arcade Fire, is it Arcade Fire? Yeah. Or is that the name? Yeah.
Wait.
That's awesome.
Papa Roach.
Huh?
Who are we talking about?
Well, yeah, both of them. Like Papa Roach is coming out with a new album, and so is it Arcade Fire? Is that the name of them?
Yeah. I know they were coming with a new album.
Yeah, Papa Roach though. Yeah, I'm like, wow. And Shinedown's got one coming.
Oh, sick.
I never was a big Shinedown Papa Roach guy.
Well, I went past Papa Roach and you click download on or pre-save on Shinedown just because it's got to be at least decent, you'd think.
Yeah, I don't know many Shinedown songs. I mean, I haven't the last song I know about them is the one about the shit.
I never remember that stuff either. Like you know what you're talking about, but you can't say it because
it's their big song. It's the biggest one.
I'll find it. I'm sure I got it on here. I got like everything.
The Sometimes Goodbye is a Second Chance.
Oh yeah. What's
Second Chance, baby? 165 million streams on Spotify.
I remember that one, but I don't know many other songs besides that. But that was played on.
There's one more, wasn't there, that was before that song? Man, it takes me. I gotta scroll with I got this Bluetooth mouse I gotta use, so I don't have to like reach up to the Mac. And
I feel like there was one about space, but that could be the same song.
Cut the Cord.
I'm still
Planet Zero.
Is that it? Just Planet Zero is about space.
Zero is the new.
I'm just looking at their top 5 on Spotify.
I think the new album's Planet Zero. I'm pretty sure.
That rocks.
I don't know. Maybe I should try to get them on. You think they're busy?
Yeah, you should hit up Shinedown.
You should. I mean, like you've had some luck,
It's at that point though, you got to start. You got to go to email only. You can't just hit them up on Instagram.
And stuff.
The bass player in that band is named Eric Bass, which is sick.
Oh,
wait,
that's not his real name.
Dude, it says it in their bio. It says Brent Smith, Zach Myers, Eric Bass on bass,
That's
and then some guy, Steve Drums.
Steve Drums. Nuh-uh. Oh,
No.
I see how you're. Yeah, I'm on to you now.
The guy's name is legitimately bass, so there's no instrument that he should have
like
played.
Lance.
It's
like
probably
Lance has. Like fish. Yeah, Planet Zero is the new one that's coming out.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool one.
Yeah, Cut the Cord was one, and Save Me was the other one. That's what I was trying to think of.
Save Me. That sounds
2005. Jesus, that's that old?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I was 9.
2008.
2005. I don't know how old I was.
I'm ancient, so I was younger back then.
You're what? You're okay. JJ's. How old are you? 25.
25.
Oh shit, man! That keep it.
Yeah.
I'll be 42 this year.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Yeah, I'm almost in a walker. It's crazy. I feel like
that's not that old. 42 is not that old.
No.
Well, it's not until you're 45, and then you're halfway to 50, and it's like, oh shit, here we go.
I'm 27 and I feel those like, I get like the body aches and stuff. I'm just tired all the time.
Those are growing pains. Growing
Yeah.
pains. That's what my mom always said.
I know it's gonna get worse.
Growing pains. Growing pains.
Mm-hmm.
Is Mr. Smalls still on the COVID credentials at the door?
Probably.
I'm missing a lot of shows there because of that. If you know anybody there that has that place, tell them to get rid of that for me.
I don't know. I think the last time I was there, they did ask me for a card, but I don't know if that's like dealer's choice or not, or if that's
it might be. Yeah. Well, because Pleasant Street had it for a while, and then they lifted it. But it's if the band wants it, then they'll do it. But
yeah, I don't know if that's the same deal. I probably not, because it's Mr. Small, so that's probably that you probably.
Go to, you guys know the Faith by Order guys and Harold's Goose and who else plays with them? I don't know. Well, they did a show at the Mr. Smalls like last month for something, and I was gonna go, but they were on the credential thing, and I was like, yeah, I don't.
It's probably a venue thing, though. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say something. I did this last night too. What do you guys got? I brain fart.
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? Anything you want to talk about? What do you guys do? What do you guys do other than music? Do you have kids? Are you married? Do you have a dog? I mean,
I have a girlfriend, who like it's kind of like who are we kidding? Like she's basically my wife, like because we've lived together for like a year and we've been for years, and we have a dog and a cat.
Those are the first kids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like that's what I do, and I work pretty like standard accounting job.
You work like in a big office building, like in town?
I work in a big office building.
Do you?
I'm a corporate drone. Yeah.
Which one? I mean, like which building? Not like specific, but you like. Well, is it one of the big ones you see when you go through the tunnel?
No, it's not in the city. It's actually Cannonsburg.
Okay, yeah. Well, there's a shitload of stuff in Cannonsburg.
Oh yeah,
like the Milan places and that big office park and all that shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm right in there. Yeah, I've been in there for a long time, working for the same company, but it's it's a good company. I've had a good time there, so I just keep working there. And then other than that, we do Death Club stuff that fills up like the other 10% of my life, pretty much. Yeah. And then we're also
what is it?
Other bands that we're in.
Yeah. Are you in like is that part of the membership of the club? You have to be in at least one other band other than your solo stuff, right? Like
no, well
I don't know if there are membership requirements. That seems kind of exclusive.
Yeah.
It's not quite that stringent.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone's in like a couple bands. I mean, I'm in so I'm in a solo band. I'm in a band called Ugly Blondes, which I've been in for a long time.
I've heard of them, yeah.
Yeah, and then I play bass in TV's Norm. And I also I would say more like moonlight in guitar for a band called There You Are. But like all three of the same guys, like we're all in TV's Norm, my solo band, and There You Are. It's me, Evan Mulgrave, and Tom Chorba.
Is there a Death Club band like with all of you? That would be
dude.
Awesome.
That would be sick. We should work on that.
How many are there? How many are there? They're directly involved. You think? Like that do same amount of work?
That kind of fluctuates. It's I would say the true elbow grease comes down to like 6 or 7 people.
Oh,
but
it'd be like a Slipknot band then. You'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there would be any bass players because everyone wants to play guitar.
You don't have
be the first to be like, I'm gonna play the trash can. I'm gonna put the bass out of the trash.
Just tune everything.
Yeah.
Like
that's what I would do.
Or something. Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, with Death Club, I've never done an official count because if you count like band members in all the bands and stuff, there's quite a few people. I don't know if we've all been in the same place at the same time.
Oh, you could make it happen if you promoted it the right way. Like
It's true.
What are you talking about? We always are in the same
Would
place.
you have to? You probably wouldn't even have to practice anything.
Well, I'm talking about like every band member from every band.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
It'll happen though.
It'll never
especially if you
happen.
did it to where you would have a show with all of them performing their own, in their own bands, and then at the end, everybody. I'll help you set it up. I'll help you set
We
it up.
came close to that last summer with Death Fest, but
played
yeah.
3 Death Fest.
I got
Ridiculous.
is it the Oakland? Is it Oakland Fest or Old Oakland Fest or something?
Oakland Pop Fest. That's huge, Age.
Yeah.
That just got announced today. Is that what you're talking about?
That are you part of that thing? Because they started following me, and then I looked it up, and I was like, hey, that's I know a lot of those bands. So
Yeah,
is it
that's
something
kind
new?
of something pretty separate from Death Club completely. Death Club doesn't really have anything to do with it. It just happens to come about from a mutual friend named Joey Troop, who plays in a band called Melt in Pittsburgh, and he's been in the scene for quite a while and has had an ambition to throw a music festival in Oakland that's more of a curated thing as opposed to Deutschtown Music Festival and Millvale Music Festival, which is kind of like a mass everyone type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what Oakland Pop Festival will be. Yeah, everything with that just went live today. So, and it's the first one, so we'll see how it all
I'll share it
goes.
around with my people. I don't know. Of course, my
Thanks,
people are your
man.
people too. So, is there? Have you guys ever
That's
heard
right.
of the Yinzer Festival? Yinzer
Ye-
Fest? Have you?
Yins Fest.
Is that what it's called? I thought it was like Yinzer or something, but is it just Yins?
You know more about that than me. I don't know.
I thought I saw that somewhere a few months ago.
It's definitely a thing. I don't know where it is or like who plays it. Yeah.
I was telling somebody about it that was on from up around there, and they never heard of it. But it's probably because it wasn't Yinzer; it was just Yins. But I don't know.
Yins.
I have who was it that I had on? I can't remember, but they were all from Pittsburgh, and we got through the entire thing, and none of them said Yins the entire time. There was like eight other. So I was like, somebody's got to say it, and I meant to say that at the end, that would have been funny, but didn't get to. But they never heard of that.
Not true.
I didn't know if it was a bigger thing than, but I don't know.
I think it's like a Millvale thing. I think that's in Millvale. I think so. I don't know. I've never played it, and I didn't go to it. But I remember seeing stuff about it on like Instagram.
So I'm not crazy then. I definitely saw something.
No, that's a real thing. Yeah.
I want to do an Acute Mania Live festival. Sometime.
That'd be.
But I need a venue or an open field. It take a lot of work to do that. I'm sure. I'd have to have. I mean, I could hit up the bands to do it because just the ones that have been on here would do it.
Yeah, most bands will just offer up their drum kit and a bass rig, and you're good to go. That's like all you need. Yeah.
I got a PA, but it's just one speaker.
You should have that band from Norway.
Yeah, you should get them in here.
Finland.
Finland.
Yeah,
Finland.
I was trying to get the very first one that I had on back when I was on Facebook when I first started. They're called Rats Will Feast, and I actually started a GoFundMe for them to get them to raise enough because it's about $10,000 for 4 of them for round trip airfare. That's just airfare. But
Man.
I didn't even think they're gonna have to get visas.
Yeah.
That's a lot more to do than. But we raised $15 in 6 months.
Wow.
At least you
Nice.
try. Like that's more than.
Yeah, and plus, I was just getting started at that point also, so nobody really knew. I had it on my link tree for a little bit, and it just never gained any traction. So I mean, that's something down the road. I'd like to get all the Finland guys that I've had on, and the UK guys, and have them all come over or something. But
Be cool to have Pittsburgh Finland crosser of just like.
That's right.
you guys go there and they come here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There we go.
Swap gear. They'll just leave their gear there. You guys leave your gear here, and then nobody else
fly
can travel with stuff. Yeah, that would be awesome. But no, I started. the venue that I was telling you about, Mega Colossus, is playing at tomorrow. Is just right down the road in Bridgeport here, and I went to a show last Friday with Grown Bones from Parkersburg. They've been on.
I've heard it.
They're awesome. Yeah, they're really good. And see who else was there from. See, this is what I do this every time. What to Do is the name of the band. What to Do? They're from Illinois, like Chicago or somewhere. And Constant Headache and Sock Dogger, which is from Marietta, I think. Ohio?
I've heard it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a great show, but there was the turnout wasn't very good. It was a Friday night. It started at 7. Well, it started at 8, but doors at 7 and it was $10.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of trying to, and it's a newer place, but it's a studio / stage. So it's really nice, state of the art, facility, and sound and everything. You ought to come down and do a show.
What's it called?
It's called Music on Main.
Music on Main.
Music on Main. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're begging to, or I don't know. We're trying to do.
I'll send the owner your Instagram.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Thank you.
Come down. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's tomorrow. Mega Colossus. I can't wait.
I love that. So
Mega
cool.
Colossus. They're from Raleigh, North Carolina, and they're very crispy metal. I don't know. That's I don't even know what that means, but it's just I think that's what the flyer said. Crispy. Maybe.
Crispy.
I think it said crispy. I didn't write the flyer.
Crispy.
Whoever
Crispy.
did likes crispy. Crispy. Rice.
I love that.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? It makes you hungry. I guess.
Right.
For here it is. Yeah. It's razor sharp metal from Raleigh.
Razor sharp.
But crispy, whatever. And then
Falls
like I said,
Crispy falls into the razor sharp category, I think.
yeah, you would
Yeah.
think so.
It's the same thing.
It's still sharp. Yeah.
All the same.
And then Horseburner, of course, they can't play. Bummer. But Iron Flame is the other band.
Iron Flame.
Heavy metal
Hell
lightning.
yeah.
Heavy metal lightning from Pennsylvania, Ohio. Iron Flame. And it does sound like Iron Flames.
It has it sounds like the name.
Yes, and so does Mega Colossus. I mean, it's just like, yes,
What if
Yeah.
Mega Colossus, you went to go see him and it just turned out to be like
Country.
psych folk?
Or country.
I think there was a Hard Times article about that. It was like a band that it was like band's name was way cooler than they sound or something like that.
That Hard Times shit is so funny.
I know.
I always send that to my buddy, Rob, Invisible Rob, but now he's on Instagram now. I forced him to get it. He's caught up in that TikTok shit.
Oh,
TikTok.
who isn't?
I mean, it's funny. It's funny, like a lot of the stuff on there, but like he'll be like, here, watch this. I was like, dude, just send it to me. I'm on TikTok. I never check it, but just send it to me.
TikTok is an addictive.
Vibe has a TikTok.
Yeah, it's tough to get away from
I
it.
put my shorts on there. My little edited things that I do. I don't know.
That's a good idea.
It's just a whole other platform I got to put stuff on.
Yeah, like anything.
I need to hire somebody to just do that for me.
Yeah, you need a social media man.
And then Torrance from, I guess they're from Morgantown. I don't know a lot about them, but they've been around for quite a while. They'll be down there tomorrow. 7 o'clock, $10. Come on down, guys. Then you can check out the venue and then book a show while you're there. See?
If I can get work on Friday, I'm coming.
Well, it's Thursday, so. But there is a show on Friday and Saturday, actually. But
it's Thursday night. The show's tonight, right?
This show's tomorrow night. Yes.
Yeah.
So Morgantown.
Yeah. Well, this is in Bridgeport, so it's if you go to Morgantown, you won't get there either. It's about 30 minutes. It's about 30 minutes south of Morgantown. I'm about 30 minutes from Morgantown. I'm not that far.
That's what I'm saying.
Guess you're not making it there.
So what you're telling me is there's not a chance you're going to be there.
If I get off work Friday, if I don't have to wake up at 6:45 a.m.
Oh, you're saying, yeah. You're saying, okay.
The return time might be tricky.
I got you. Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. But yeah,
it takes me a minute to understand things sometimes.
Got you. I'm the same way.
I can't remember who's playing there Friday, but Shannon Jones is playing there Saturday. She was on one of the early Facebook shows, but she actually, I didn't have to do the phone to the microphone with her because she was here. She came over and.
Oh, that's cool.
She actually does piano lessons down at the Music on Main also.
Oh,
She
nice.
she plays guitar and sings, and excuse me, and piano and sings. So she's playing Saturday down there. But I was talking to I sent the owner a message today, and I was like, "Have you ever tried to do like an open mic? Because I go to open mics all the time, and but they're only Wednesdays and Thursdays." And I was like, "Let's try that."
Yeah.
And people like to go out and play. I mean, even people that are in bands, they'll go out and play an open mic if if they don't have any shows that week or something.
Oh,
I guess
you're like a voyager of the music scene. Like you go to everything.
I go on adventures, music adventures.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like to go to shows.
Yeah.
I like shows. Yeah, I just went to Preserving Underground for the first time.
Who'd you?
I've been there twice now. I saw Shadow of Corvus. Do you know them? Shadow of Corvus.
I've heard of them.
Bonner and Cam and those guys. Them and Grey Walker. That shit was.
Grey Walker.
Those guys were. That was a show. That was a cool show.
I've listened. I've listened to their music before. They're big. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very. It was a great show. Who else? I'm staring at this Mega Colossus poster and it's not helping. I don't know. A couple other bands were there, but it's a cool place. I like that place. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I've never been there, but like Full of Hell came there the other night, and I missed it. I had no idea it was happening.
Code Orange was there Tuesday.
Code Orange was there last night, and I didn't know that was happening until the day of.
It was like a pop-up announcement too, because it was kind
crazy.
Of Sunday, I think I saw it.
Yeah, I should have went. I mean, I've seen Code Orange, I think twice now.
Yeah, I've seen them once. But yeah.
We used to practice in the same building as Code Orange back in the day. I mean, Nate practices in my room, but the Death Club formal, like the studio we film all the videos in, is in this building where there's like a gajillion bands that practice in it. Bunch of separate rooms. Yeah, it's awesome.
Nobody ever sees anybody? Is that?
No, that's how we've made a lot of our friends, actually. It's just by, like everybody smokes cigs outside and, like hangs out, and it's dirty and gross.
Next to we practice in, there's like the DIY, a lot of the bands in the DIY, like punk hardcore scene are in the other room. So we see them quite a bit, like guys from like Speed Plans and like
Sober Clones.
Sober Clones, Barlow,
Gadge,
Living Old, Invader Lars, like they're all over there.
That's cool. So it's kind of like
in May
for bands.
Yeah, in May me and Giovanni will have had that room for 6 years. So
I'd like to come up and see it. I have seen it on the when you guys post videos and stuff. I think your video froze, which is hilarious because of your look on your face is awesome. You see that, Nate? He's asleep.
His eyes closed, yeah.
JJ went to sleep, but he's still talking. He talks.
JJ's done.
There he's back. No? Is he? No.
Can you hear us, JJ?
Hopefully the tornado didn't get there. Is he near you?
It's a crazy.
Yeah.
Am I good? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah,
you're good. But you're asleep on.
I was just saying that the.
Go on,
it's fine. I'll wake up.
Yeah, we can hear you. That's hilarious. I know what the highlight's gonna be. I think yours froze too. No, you were just stuck like that.
No, I was just admiring JJ's face. Is he gone?
No, there he is. He's
I
back.
crashed.
Can
you hear me?
Yeah, we were hoping the tornado didn't get you. I asked him if he was lived close to you. He might need to take cover.
Yeah, I need to. Well, I'm in my bunker, so I'd be all right.
No, I think I'm good.
Hey, let's listen to. This is the newest one, I guess, right? The newest release you have.
Yeah, New York. Yeah, that's the newest.
Talk a little bit about that one. Let us kind of promote it a little bit.
Yeah, this is a new song off of the new album that comes out on Friday. This song I wrote about New York City and how I've never been there. And I kind of make fun of New York City for like the whole song and the lyrics.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a big joke, but I mean, like, I do want to go to New York City. It's just that the song is just about being like too anxious to like be in a space with too many people, because I don't do well with that usually.
I don't think anybody does really. I mean, that's I don't
Yeah,
know,
me and my girl both, like, we always talk, like, people always tell us like, oh, you should go see this in New York, and we're all just like, I don't think so.
Just don't go to like New Year's Eve, because I hear that's like
Yeah.
the worst,
Yeah,
it's like the worst time.
it's literally like, it would probably be too much for me, and I'd probably like end up staying in a hotel and not leaving. But yeah, so that's
I've never been there either. It's supposed to be really nice, but yeah, I don't like to be just.
every time I tell someone I've never been there, they're just like, what?
Yeah, like it's. I mean.
Yeah. Like, I've been to other cities. I've been to like Chicago. Like, I've been to Chicago. I've been to Philly, Cleveland, a bunch. But yeah, I've never.
Have you had pizza in Philly? Did you have pizza when you were there? Not cheesesteaks. Pizza. We had a pizza conversation last night.
It was late. I mean, I played. It was a show that I played up
Okay.
there. I remember, like, we went to get food. We might have had pizza. Yeah.
You don't remember? I don't remember that. Yeah, we had a. They said Buffalo pizza's good, and then New York City was in the talk, and then Chicago and Philly. But I always thought Philly was just cheesesteaks. I didn't think they. I mean, I'm sure they had pizza. Everybody has pizza, but like I didn't think that was what they were.
Known for. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheesesteak.
When you go to Chicago, though, they force the deep dish thing down your throat.
They force the dough, don't they?
Yeah.
More than because it's like that.
You ever had deep dish in Chicago?
Not in Chicago, but like DiGiorno, I have. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. the shit in Chicago, dude. It's like this. And you have to eat it with a fork. It's like a cake. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's a hunk.
You think it's gonna be so awesome, and then it's just like it's like a chore to eat it. It's crazy.
Well, there was that. I guess it was a chain that Uno's or whatever. Do you guys have that up there still? I don't. Some cities still have it, but we had it down here for a little bit, and then it went away. But they had pizza the same way. I mean, Chicago's Uno's Chicago pizza or something like that. But it still can't be the what you're talking about, like the actual.
Yeah.
Like they push the dough.
I've been there twice, and it was funny because the first time we went there, we actually had like deep dish, like real deep dish pizza, and then we went up for my brother's bachelor party in August, and we found this place, and it was like in the afternoon on like a Thursday, and we went there, and it said like deep dish like signature, like classic style deep dish pizza on the side of the building. We're like, we got all pumped up. And then like it came out and was basically just like Pizza Hut pizza. Like it was that level of thickness. And we're just like, what the hell is this? And we looked it up later, and it was like just like the most common chain pizza restaurant.
Oh, man. Somebody didn't do their research.
Yeah.
I'm going to Chicago for the first time in May. So I have to get the obligatory deep dish pizza, but like you said, Nate, I feel like it's just going to be a pain in my ass, but I'll try it.
Eat for like a week before you go,
Yeah, perfect.
I forget the real place, but I remember like I was there, and then like a week later, the dude from Barstool was like, he like got the deep dish from there. So I think it's called or something like that.
Called what?
Yeah. But that's the background of Never Been in New York. It's just about.
That's a good background. And that's probably one of the best backgrounds of a song I've heard, like in the 2 years I've done this.
Thank you.
All about pizza. I think I brought up the pizza part, but I don't know. Let's take a listen to it. This is the newest track you have out, and it's off the album coming out. What's the album called on Friday?
It's called Dracula Days.
Dracula Days. I probably could have guessed it, right?
Yeah. This is go full in on Dracula on this one. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, enjoy it. This is Nate and Nate Cross, and Never Been to New York.
There's nothing there that interests me in a little fucking hot dog. What about Times Square? Oh yeah, but who fucking cares? I've seen it all. on TV 1,000 damn times. My brain lacks capacity to handle every crowded street, but it go underneath my feet just when I look. I don't understand the fascination. I've never been to New York, and I don't plan on going. I've never been to New York, and I don't plan on going.
Stay out until 5. I just want to know the show on whatever that's out for that. Right? There's a better way to buy it. They don't love the Spider-Man movie. What their leftovers.
The city's too intense. The subway don't make sense. Comedians, college grads with absent-friendly values. My brain lacks capacity to handle every crowd street, but it go underneath my feet just when I look. I don't understand the fascination. I've never been to New York, and I don't plan on going. I've never been to New York, and I don't plan on going. You people paint a picture of a lot of shit nothing.
It's like a party song. Like,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, you know. I kind of
party song.
want to know like what all these voices in the background are saying. Like I want like a transcript of that.
Yeah, I was literally just sitting in this room and just like trying to rattle off like complaints that like a guy would say about not wanting to go to New York City. I was just like, like a borderline like schizophrenic like conversation with myself and like yelling at the wall. It just like saying,
I would love to see the transcript of that.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. I should have filmed it.
Put it on Lyrics Genius.
Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah, it's subtle, but it's not like it's there, and it's definitely something. You know, you can like I don't know. It's I like it. I like it. It's cool. So that comes out Friday. Well, that song's out already, but the everything else comes out Friday. How many tracks you got on it?
It's not 9 tracks. Yeah.
Of awesome, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope.
I've heard it. It's really good. It's his best work, I would say.
We should have had a track that's unreleased to play on the show, but
I should have given a sneak.
I'll wait till Friday, like everybody else. Sometimes I don't get the perks. Sometimes I do. Do you have? Are you going to do a release party, like a big?
Yeah, we have a release show next Saturday at the Funhouse. Mr. Small's Funhouse, April
Check on
2nd.
check on the credentials for me, and if they don't have that, I'll come
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's with so it's with us, Giovanni's band, Giovanni and the Inebriators, a band from out of town called Shred Flintstone, who I've never met or seen, but they were supposed to be playing a show with Giovanni that night. So I said they should play as well. So that'll be really cool.
That's an
They're
awesome
really,
name.
and then a band in Pittsburgh called Sleeping Witch and Saturn, who I've loved for a really long time. So I'm glad that they're playing too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And that's when is
April 2nd, Saturday, April 2nd.
I have nothing going on that weekend. Well,
Gotta come up.
I will come up. Yeah, check on the thing and I'll try to come up to that.
Oh, shoot.
The after party for the show, we're all gonna watch WrestleMania.
Awesome.
Just
Is that
kidding.
part of the hazing to get into the club?
No, me and a bunch of people in Death Club love wrestling. Nate isn't included because he doesn't really care. He's better off that way because it's a waste of time. But
Me and Nate will come
WrestleMania
out.
is also next weekend, so
Oh,
just
I don't-
saying.
Is that a big deal? I don't watch it anymore.
yeah, it's like the Super Bowl of men's soap operas, which is what wrestling is.
Yes. I was going to
Yeah.
say that, but I didn't want to offend anybody.
No, there's no. I think it's a painfully self-aware group in that we all know it's really stupid. So
A buddy of mine lives up the road here. He that's all he watches. Like, because it used to just be like Monday Night Raw. Like, I would get in high school. It was Monday Night Raw. We'd get together and just eat food, and it'd just be an excuse to hang out on a Monday.
it's still real to me, damn it.
But I mean, I didn't know it was like every night of the week now. Shit. But whatever. Everybody's
Yeah.
got their-
People-
that's cool.
Love wrestling still.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I did see on the news about a month ago that one guy jumped out of the audience and attacked that one dude, the wrestling guy.
Yeah, that
If
happens.
you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. I'm testing you. I'm testing you.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
can't remember what it was. I don't think Tony saw it either. The guy that watches wrestling, I don't think he saw that, but I saw it.
That's
Not
sick.
watching wrestling, but it was on the news. It was newsworthy. I don't
No,
know.
but yeah, Nate's big show is next Saturday. Nobody cares.
You'll be playing?
I will be behind the kit for that one. WrestleMania doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the Dracula Days release show at the Funhouse of Mr. Smalls.
That's right. And and you know what? If you come, we'll go and we'll bring the entire crowd to the Whisper Nest down the street, which is a really cool bar in Millvale, and we'll get drunk there. That'll be the after party.
That's right. Yeah.
They'll have
That's
WrestleMania
it.
on the screen.
They probably, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
They'll turn it on. Some
That's right.
places do, some places don't. Yeah. So go to Nate's show. I will see you there. Maybe. If I can't come up, I will for some weird reason. Then I'll come up and just go to the after party.
Yeah, just come up for the after party. That'll be fun. That'll be
Yeah.
just
I never have anything to do like late at night. I mean, I'm always just here,
Yeah.
playing on the synth. Let's see, and then tomorrow, I know you guys probably can't come down, but if you can, 7 o'clock at Music on Main in Bridgeport. It's $10 for Mega Colossus. It's gonna be Mega Colossus-terrific. I don't know. And Iron Flame, Torrance, and Horse Burner couldn't make it, but that's tomorrow at. I already said 7 o'clock. I'm repeating myself now. And I can't change the marquee because this is the marquee that's been broken 1,000 times. It's got duct tape on it now. I had to duct tape it, but I can't change it because I don't know who's going to be on the next show yet. I do have a show booked, but it's not till April 10th, and that's Chalk Hands. But
what does it say? What does it say on it?
it says episode 96, Nate Cross.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize. That's cool.
Backwards. Episode 69.
Yeah. This thing has been on a part of the show since the beginning, and when it broke, because it fell off the wall again the other night and shattered, it just came apart. And I thought about just we don't need the marquee anymore. And then I was like, well, if I don't do it, somebody's gonna ask.
Yeah.
And I'm
Why
like,
didn't you marquee
go get
from?
another one.
That's what they'll say.
I got it at Target. It was a
You
Christmas.
did it for Cross's episode. Where's it for me? That's what they'll say.
I was gonna try to make your name into a cross, but I just didn't. I didn't put that much effort into it.
Yeah.
It's been stupid, I'm sure. But I can't change the number because episode 96 is now over, so we can go to 97. And
Yeah.
I don't know who it'll be, but
Moving it right along,
yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the 100th one yet.
Yeah, you gotta do
something.
special, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll think about it. I might when I get to 99 and I still don't know yet. I'll just wait and plan something.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Have
Yeah.
a game.
Thanks for coming on, guys. It was cool hanging out and virtually or whatever we're doing here and chatting about all things Nate.
Yeah. Thanks for, and I really appreciate it. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah. I love doing the show. I love meeting new people, and I'm sure I'll meet you guys pretty soon. I'm always up there doing something.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to come up to the to underground, preserving underground for Fall of Babylon and Grave Birth, which is Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
Great.
I think
They're
Grave Birth
heavy.
was awesome. Yeah, I got a shirt. They were another band that played a show I just went to up there.
Oh yeah.
It was Grave Birth. Assault on Fifth was there. They were on, and then they came on the show like that next week.
Oh,
Which was
nice.
cool. So great. Yeah, Grave Birth is shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll most likely be at that show. So if you're not doing anything next Tuesday night, that's where I'll be.
Yeah, you'll be.
I get around pretty.
Yeah. You're everywhere. You're everywhere, man.
I try to be. My team. Me and my team.
Yeah.
My team.
That's
well, Rob went with me the last time when I saw Grave Birth, and who else played that show? Oh, it was Fall of Babylon, Grave Birth, and some other bands. Assault on Fifth, and I can't remember the.
Remember that?
Yeah, somebody else.
All right.
Oh, Ire was on. You know them?
Never heard of them. No.
Yeah, they're actually. I don't know if the show's already happened, or it's coming up. It might be this weekend actually. They were playing at Hard Rock with Trapped. Remember Trapped?
I remember. Yeah. I remember.
They're opening for Trapped, or they already did at the Hard Rock up there. So
Hell yeah.
I don't know if that already happened or not. So.
Fucking headstrong.
Yeah, that's the only song I know by Trapped.
That's the
only song anybody knows by Trapped.
that's the only track on that. I mean, that song fucking rules, though. Come on.
Yeah, well, Ari, the guitar player, Ari from Ire. I know it's weird. Ari from Ire was my co-host on a show on one of the shows in one of the he said we're gonna be open for Trapped, and the guy's like, why? what band was that? Shit, I can't remember. It's up on the YouTube thing.
Why? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We have a lot of fun on the show.
Yeah.
But thanks so much for coming on. You'll have to co-host with me sometime, either of you or both of you at the same time. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
I got a country band.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna play us out of the show with a band called Plural. Maybe they might be the next ones on. I hit them up about next week if they wanted to do it. But they're out of Halifax, Nova Scotia. They do looping, like loopers, like pedals and things. Just two of them, a guitar player and a drummer. So maybe they'll be on next, but we'll see. If you guys got like 5 minutes, I'll talk to you a little bit after I kill the live stream. Is that cool?
Sure.
All right, cool. All right, here's Plural with Can Sell Doubt, and I'll see you guys sometime maybe next week. Take care.
Thank you.